In the aftermath of a catastrophic wildfire explosion that claims King Robert Baratheon and his heirs, the realm descends into turmoil. With his final breath, Robert legitimizes a secret, long-forgotten son named Axel Stone, a bastard raised in the distant Vale. Axel is no common man at all. Blessed with extraordinary strength, incredible speed, and remarkable resilience, he has dedicated his life to fighting mountain clans relentlessly. He has survived countless assassination attempts through poison without issue. Unaware of his true royal lineage, he is astonished when Jonna Ryn, the Hand of the King, arrives personally. Jonna Ryn comes to proclaim him the new king of the Seven Kingdoms. However, the road to the Iron Throne is soaked in blood and filled with treachery. His own uncle, Renly Baratheon, driven by his hunger for power, denounces him as a fraud immediately. Renly also declares Jon Arryn a liar to the realm. Renly gathers a formidable army, uniting the Stormlands and the Reach against the newly crowned king. In the capital city of King's Landing, Axel discovers himself encircled by dangerous enemies. The cunning Queen Dowager Cersei Lannister, who secretly holds all Baratheons responsible for her children's tragic deaths, spins intricate webs of manipulation. She attempts to seduce Axel, offering him the impressive military strength of her father's vast army. All the while, she secretly schemes to have him eliminate his uncles before she removes him last. From enduring a vicious poisoning in front of a crowded feasting hall to single-handedly defeating a company of treacherous knights, his powers face trials. These battles occur on the perilous Kingsroad. He is knighted on the blood-soaked battlefield by a thankful Jon Arryn, a moment of distinction amid the violence. Yet, even following a victorious coronation, the most serious threat surfaces. Renly disseminates falsehoods across the realm, insisting that Axel's kingship is founded on deception. As two mighty kingdoms prepare for war, Axel must depend on his extraordinary abilities and a perilous alliance with treacherous Cersei. But Cersei's assistance comes with a steep price. In a tense and emotionally charged encounter, she uses her considerable charms to bind the young king to her will, all the while whispering poisonous words in his ear, pressuring him to eliminate his other uncle, Stannis, before he strikes. The stage is prepared for a devastating civil war. A superhuman king, a kingdom fractured by lies, and a queen orchestrating a lethal game of her own design. Will Axel's extraordinary might be sufficient to secure the throne, or will he become merely another piece in Cersei's merciless pursuit of vengeance? The Game of Thrones has welcomed a new player, and the rules have been altered forever. The Iron Throne now has a new, inexperienced king at its helm. Axel Baratheon, a recently legitimized bastard, now governs the Seven Kingdoms. But his crown remains far from stable or secure. His own uncle, Renly, propelled by ambition and deception, proclaims himself the rightful king. He marches toward the capital with the immense armies of the Reach and the Stormlands supporting him. Confined within King's Landing, Axel can only observe and wait as the city endures a merciless siege. He is a king possessing the strength of a demon, blessed with inhuman speed and near-complete invulnerability. Yet he must conceal his true power for fear of being labeled a monster by his people. The pressure intensifies as his subjects begin to suffer from starvation, and his treacherous uncle's forces amass at the gates. Desperate to halt the bloodshed before it escalates, Axel is manipulated into a risky gambit. He challenges Renly to a trial by the Seven, an ancient, sacred battle where each side fields 7 champions. The gods themselves decide the victor in this trial. It is a fight that will determine the fate of the entire kingdom, all on one battlefield. Renly, confident in his champion, the legendary Knight of Flowers, Loras Tyrell, accepts the challenge. But he possesses a secret weapon in his arsenal. A Valyrian steel sword, a blade sharp enough to slice through absolutely anything. On the day of the trial, the two sides clash in a spectacular, savage fight. Axel's champions demonstrate their considerable worth, but the real battle unfolds between the king and Loras. In a stunning moment, the Valyrian steel finds its target, slicing deep into Axel's thigh. It is a wound that would certainly kill any ordinary man. For the first time in his entire life, the seemingly invincible king bleeds. The enemy believes they have achieved victory at last. But Axel defies death itself, rising again. His body heals at an impossible, miraculous rate, and he disarms Loras, both literally and figuratively, securing a stunning triumph. With the war concluded in a single day, the aftermath proves just as dangerous and treacherous. Axel survives a frantic, shocking assassination attempt from his own lover, Cersei Lannister herself. She reveals she has been attempting to poison him for years out of revenge for her lost children. This act forces a tense confrontation with her father, the fearsome Tywin Lannister. Political debts are settled in blood and gold during this meeting. Now, with his throne secure but his line of succession entirely empty, a new challenge emerges. The hunt for a suitable queen begins in earnest. Alliances are tested repeatedly, and new players enter the game. These include the beautiful and cunning Margaery Tyrell, now a hostage within his own castle walls. There is also the prospect of a marriage to Sansa Stark of the North. King Axel Baratheon has emerged victorious in his first war, but the Game of Thrones continues relentlessly. He must now navigate a court overflowing with spies, plotters, and potential brides, all while concealing the terrifying, incredible secret of what he truly is beneath his human appearance. The battle for the crown has ended, but the battle to maintain it has only just begun.